the nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless.
This is the first game.
But why would anyone do that? Ah! You guys scared me, oh my god. Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty?
I did. I played the Japanese version. I'm playing the English version now. Good memory, though, Godshadow.
Death. Where do I want to go again? Not to Toko's room. I want to go to Sayaka's room
and pick up the DVD. But yeah, I streamed the PSP version, which was all in Japanese, so now you guys can read and see what's going on and hear the English voice actors and stuff.
There can only be one thing in the trash can. It's me. Just kidding. Yup, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD.
Okay, but first, like I said, I think we're gonna go... Whee!
We're gonna go talk to, Chihiro. Well, first we're gonna go in here. Stop making me laugh, it's for you. Sorry.
Yeah, there were actual papers in there and stuff all crumpled up. Hey, Asahina!
Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know?
Asahina, hate to break it to you, but it's kind of a first for all of us.
I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm down. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. Did it?
Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF. What a great name.
To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Because donuts.
Whoa, we didn't get to explore the kitchen the first time, but look at all the flippin' food in here.
Except most of those are peppers, and that's kind of gross because I don't really like peppers. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of it.
That's what I did it for, Makoto, okay? I did it for the coin. You got a problem with that?
I can't observe anything here.
But this I can. Niku, Niku!
Marbled meats! Salted meats! Now's no time to be thinking about food.
No, I think it's awesome that you like peppers. I wish I did. I just can't stand the taste of them. I don't know why. See, I got a coin for that too. That's why I did it. So I can buy my friends presents. God.
Hey, wait a second. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing.
Nom nom niku.
Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I'd better see if anyone knows more about it. I like that the game encourages you. Like, you pick up evidence and it's like, nice! And I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm trying. Thank you. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
But is your salsa spicy? Because I can't really... I can't handle spicy food. I don't take to spicy very well.
That's right.
Nope.
Last night, wait. She said that's right, but then her thing says nope.
Oh, my mom does do stuffed green peppers, but I usually just eat whatever's inside and then don't eat the pepper because I don't know. Though I can stand eating. I can actually eat stuffed green peppers.
Nice! Seriously, you were close.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So, when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not, I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one of them killing the other is a classic drama setup. But I love pepperoni! What? I like pepperoni, it's just peppers I don't like. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. So we found where the murder weapon could have come from. Let's go find Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki-san. She's so cute. Here, let's get some more presents while we're here. Oh, Ishii's standing in the corner. I see you, Ishii. Give me the presents. Give me the presents. I got glasses. I know who to give those to. I got rations. I know who to give that to. That's funny. Scorpion peppers. What is that? Ooh, I love mangoes. That's okay, Cauldron. That sounds really nice, though. I missed the last present I got. Does anyone know what it was? I was busy reading about Cauldron's salsa. His salsa. Makes all the pretty girls want to dance and take off their underpants.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The doors to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens... Wait, no! You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said! Forget Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Wasurero Beam!
My favorite. I love his Forget Beam. Hi, Celestia. What are you doing here?
So, do you have any clues or anything?
What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial.
Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Oh, really?
Well,
So annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into.
The trash room?
It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem.
Which is...
as for
That
me,
place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf.
That's...
Thanks, Celeste. Thank you. Celestia Rudenberg. It'd actually be Rudenberg. Fanfic Dude did mention the trash room. We'll have to check that out after we bother Chi-chan. Hey, I'm also Chi-chan. That works! Chi-chan, I am Chi-chan too.
Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh? What is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be.
So we have a few more places to check. On the way back, we're gonna go to the AV room and watch Sayaka's DVD. And then we'll check the trash room, which I don't think we've explored yet. So it'll be our first time in there. Saving just to be safe. I'm like really, because I've encountered a glitch that nobody else has encountered in this game before, I'm like really afraid. So I tend to save often because of that. Now look at me playing Dangan Ronpa at 3 in the morning. Aw, man. Not now. I meant my save.
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with her friends she had said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation.
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was evil? He was evil? Who's evil? Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
Well, just the trash room now, I think.
Whoops. This way. E-Bombs World. Oh man, that place.
Oh, Ogami. What's up?
I didn't even notice you here.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then Oh, why would you do that, douche? Gami? Douche Gami. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No entry
go any
beyond this
further.
point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
This is stupid. It'd be faster if I just go around and ask the others.
No,
you can't
no
go
entry
any
beyond this
further.
point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in here.
Why don't we...
Nice!
I think Mondo mentioned the trash room, right?
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer destroyed some evidence, trash room.
you son of a bitch! You're fuck.
You're fuck.
Yo,
Okay. Well, you also mentioned the trash room. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty?
As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask?
It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it.
Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time.
So I formally applied for the position.
I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key to the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all the trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw all the things? So we can all throw things out whenever we want. That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually,
Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's
that must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you
Hey,
bastard.
Fatty! Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no
What are
way
you
to
talking
think
about?
about this in
All
a
my love
common
is for
sense
2D.
kind of way.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash triggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D's good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to work. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you?
You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me!
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
There's a lot of evidence here.
I know, look at all those face palms.
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? Junpei. Where do you hear Junpei? You fiend! You planned this all along! No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. It's a lot of evidence. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hands. Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah? Is that? Do you want to know what this is? I mean, do you know what this is? God damn it. Naegi, stop being a know-it-all. They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the... I'd better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball, There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left of some of the evidence from I almost had it. This is all that's left of some of the evidence that the killer destroyed, But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a
Perhaps
fairy?
it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... Dem 3 eyes. So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone knows you did it! All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. I know, his voice actor's amazing, isn't he? I love the way he switches from, like, his regular voice to, all of a sudden I talk like this. It's so great. I guess we should go talk to Hagakure, huh? Say, hey man, why are you putting your balls in the incinerator? Run, Ishii, run! Wasureru beam! Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? No! I gotta get out of here! Gotta get out now! I've had enough! Gotta break free! Hiro, snap out of it! Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune-telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Uh-oh.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started? It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Of the first floor of the red door of the first floor of the first school.
See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. There it is! Are you scared? I'm scared. I know it's kind of pointless to save here, but save! It's already 10:30. Whoa! You're late, Makoto! We've been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
listen to
Let's
me!
not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but... I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer?
Oh, I know, Nix. I'll be playing it, though. I'll be streaming another episode after. Guys, I'm gonna say it again. Please avoid discussing anything that is not... Even if it's from the demo, please do not discuss things that... No spoilers, please, of any kind. Please. Thank you.
The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
It's really difficult to know what's a spoiler or not, but it's better to just not say it.
Is everyone here? Okay, then.
I'm not saying that's a spoiler either, but even potential talk is still kind of spoilerish.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
What?
So whoever
What?
stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Hey,
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Into the future. What a way to say, let us progress. Step into the future, my friend.
We should start using that from now on. Let's get started.
Got it!
That's okay, just be very careful. Please also don't say stuff like that. Okay? As silly as it may sound, don't even say stuff like that. Because let people who haven't played the game have their theories of the game. Whenever you say stuff like that, whether you're joking or not, it kind of defeats the purpose of theorizing it when they haven't known. So I'll accept it this time, but from now on, let's... I don't know. I don't know how to say this and word it properly without, you know... Let's step into the future, guys, okay?
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything around or... What? I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? I almost messed that up. After the second time.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka's feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
you know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naigi's final curtain call. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
Thank you, Neo. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, thank you.
I guess I have no other choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that.
Excuse me, sir. I am not the killer.
In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move.
Man, after this part, I get a break from voice acting and they're just gonna do all the talking for me. Interesting.
The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You just couldn't keep quiet, could you, big bro? Oh my god, that's so scary! No! Ah! What are you doing to poor Nanako?
You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit. Well, okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Deadly, deadly, diddly doodly! Oh, God. We're at pre-trial prep. I'll probably save here, too. Why not? There we go. Oops. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Cost 3 SP. Increases bullet capacity. Effective during the bullet time battle. Cost 4 SP. Okay. Not really sure what that means, but I'll equip it. A deadly pie. A deadly steak. A deadly... dead. I think we're good. I'm trying to read the ticker at the bottom, but it goes by so slow. Come back around, words, come back. What's this class trial that Monokuma mentioned? Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him, even with a dead body laying in his bathroom? And what about the Blackened, who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? I don't know, man. That was really long.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Are you doing trials too? Yeah. What do you mean am I doing them? Playing them? Yes, of course.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
I love you, Ishii.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
That's the slowest question asking
What's
ever.
going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Friendship penetrates? Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Nope! I got this. There's an echo?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Oh,
And
good
the
night,
murder
Cass.
took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
That's my favorite line.
So it seems
The
most
murder
likely
took place in Makoto
the
room.
killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's an explanation for what happened in my room. There's no explanation, goddammit.
I assert
Ready? I
that
gotta
the
hear
one
that.
who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's
Makoto room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely
Are you still hearing it now?
the killer must have taken her by
'Cause you shouldn't
surprise
be.
while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Wait, how do you... Huh? No! I forgot how to shoot.
I assert that the one who was murdered... Yeah, we know that the murder took place in the bathroom. So it seems like
The killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
How do you shoot? Triangle, right? No!
I assert that the one who was murdered... Yeah, we know that the murder took place
in
in the bathroom. So it seems like the killer must have taken her
God
by
damn it, I'm ready now,
surprise
Chihiro, I'm ready.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
I know what to do. I just forgot the button, guys. Come on. Come on.
Just a second, Chihiro.
Come on.
Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
I didn't want to listen to the full tutorial. All I needed to do was know how to shoot. But, I've been playing another episode recently, so it's different. The gameplay's different from this. So, meh.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Thanks, by the way,
The killer
Raph.
followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. The knife.
Knifey Spoonie! Exactly. I like how easy this is, because it's only gonna get a fuck ton harder later.
So what was used to kill
everything?
Her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Because the object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach. It was almost certainly the knife that disappeared from a certain location. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
So what was used to kill her?
That's a spoon.
There was some kind of sharp object.
I see you've played Knifey Spoonie before.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they...
No. Ding dong, y'all are wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yeah, I say for some of the voice actors, before you judge them, they are pretty good. Some of them.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
At least they grow on you. Like, personally... Bing bong, それは違うよ. それは違うぞ. What do you call it? I was gonna say, I really like Ishimaru's voice.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen
and
knife.
And Mondo's.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
A lot of their voices suit them.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
I mean, you know, for a dub.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
But I have an ahoge, which means I'm the protagonist.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Ishimaru's the best.
You really believe that?
I actually like Hagakure's voice. I think it's hilarious. She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. But if you really don't like the English voices and you want to see the Japanese ones, like I said before, I'll be uploading the Japanese playthrough on YouTube. As well as this one, but there'll be two separate playlists. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Well, clearly I should, based on last time. How do you do the thing? You can concentrate by holding down the R button. That I knew. While you're concentrating, time will slow down. I know that. On top of that, you'll steady your aim. I know that as well. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge. Yep. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun! Think about it. Who's a scruffy high schooler? Hagakure? Because if so, he's 21. Hey, Jonah!
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife
Hagakure
was
is
the
21,
murder weapon.
so...
But where does that get us?
Get us.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
Yes, and it's been decided. We've reached the end.
Some way to prove I didn't take the knife. The person who was in the dining hall last night should be able to do it.
So I guess there's no question.
The kitchen knife, but where does that get me? Makoto must have taken it. He did it in secret.
No, that's wrong.
Ding dong, y'all are wrong.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Oops, sorry. Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Sorry, had a bit of an issue there with Twitch.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
So much sass.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Is there still an echo?
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me! Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Hey,
I hate
Sir
to have to
Onaminaba.
ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Oh my god.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
I love Ishi so much.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall.
Ishimaru,
And
dear
then later,
child.
she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only
How
possibility.
do you sound like a lemon?
And thinking back on it, She was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Wasurero beam, y'all.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I love you.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
God damn it.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Wait, who sounds familiar? Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Exactly, Mondo.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Well, she's staring into my soul. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I mean, I know what Hangman's Gambit is, but I surely should listen, shouldn't I? As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left... No, stop! Excuse me. You can also tap... No, I can't tap the screen. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your... Yeah, I know. If this gauge reaches 0... Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is... Don't! I know what you're XDing about! No! I was talking. Oh, come on. Really? Wait, no! I didn't hit that! That was close! Oh my god. I got it.
Now I understand.
You guys.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes. Yes.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I didn't do it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
It had a toilet.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
I'll say right now, Celeste's voice actor is pretty amazing.
And how did the killer
She's
get
great.
into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly
I like her
certain
little
that the killer
accent.
had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I remember Makoto. Sakura's hair looked like it was sticking out of Kirigiri's head. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. The broke of the killer of the broken it broke.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom.